Hey guys, what's up? Shire here, and today we're going to be doing a combinations video. So, I believe my last, as long as this goes up the correct order, my last review was of Shining Pegasus over here, and I kind of touched upon Reflect Wyvern. I caught myself saying the wrong thing every now and then. Wyvern, whatever. It's Japanese. We never got an American translation. So, what are you gonna do? Yeah. So as I was saying, as I touched upon in my Shining Pegasus review, these combined together to make Eclipse Dragon, and I thought, hey, why not make an entire video out of that? So, yeah. So we have both 0 to 36 and 0 to 37 here. There are multiple ways that you can combine them, and I guess I'll pretty much be going over those to start off the video. You can kind of give them a chariot-like mode by using a synchro weapon. So to do that, we're going to take off, well, obviously they're both going to have to be in different hands. You have to take out the farm bolt and the locking nut thing here. So attach this to one B-Daman first, then the other. So that's locked into both B-Daman. And we'll take the farm bolt and throw it on Reflect Wyvern. And here we have essentially a chariot mode, if you will. Fairly effective. You have this here so you could add extra B-Daman. I'm going to take my... What is going on here? There we go. So, you can throw a couple B-Daman in him. And you can hold quite a few. As you can see. That's actually pretty reliable. I thought I had B-Daman here. Yeah, I do have B-Daman. I don't know why it's not firing. There we go. That one fired really weird. Maybe it'll help if I hit the synchro. So yeah, I don't know why I forgot, but to fire this, you'd have to fire both at the same time. Otherwise, one just makes it kind of go halfway, and you could break it, so don't do that. Just for funsies, we will add... Now, you cannot, in this mode, add synchro weapons, obviously, because... Or synchro... Yeah, weapons, I guess, because it's already synchroed up, so obviously this is kind of null and void. But we can add magazine to the mix, if I can figure out why I'm derping so hard. So now they both kind of have extended capacities. Yeah, those are words. And yeah, so I guess that's one way to attach them, but that's not Eclipse Dragon. We'll jump into Eclipse Dragon mode now and detach them both from the beat launcher. I don't know, I forgot. And we will just completely disassemble both of these. And that loves to come off. That's really annoying. So we'll get that barrel off. Get this farm bolt off. Take off the grip and the accessory. And same over here. Barrel. Farm bolts. And grip. So at this point, I guess we'll put everything to the side. Reflect Wyvern is used for the main body of the Reflect Dragon. So I'm going to take off the left arm of Shining Pegasus and pop off his armor piece. We'll just throw his arm back on and put him to the side because we are completely done with him for the transformation. Pop off the left arm of Reflect. Take off his shoulder piece because that's no longer needed as well. And we are going to pop on Shining Pegasus's shoulder piece. It snaps on very well. So as you can see now, these are both the same shape. Difference being the color and the color of the sticker, but kind of unites the two colors. So that's always nice. And what this does is this is the right one, right? Yeah, this has to be the right one. That snapped in there way too good. Now, and what this does is this little outdent. If you can see the difference, this has a much more obvious outdent. So that way, there, when the farm bolts push this, it holds the hold parts a lot better. So that way, there, it becomes a much more powerful shot. So we will put the arm back on. Okay, so Shining Pegasus, or the main body, I think I would have the instructions out, but nope, because I'm a pro. We're also going to take his fin off and put that on Reflect's helmet. So now he's got a certain little swag there. So we're done with him for right now. I guess we'll put the farm bolts in. Okay, so we are done with him. We will go on to the barrel. Just take the rear barrel, which is obviously called the rear barrel. And then we're going to take the front barrel, and we're going to make their names true. So attach the front barrel to the rear barrel, kind of getting obvious at this point. And this little piece that we took off the rear, we're going to slide onto the front. And this is going to be a very, very elongated barrel. And that's actually done. Now we're going to take the... These grips have specific names? No, okay. We're just going to take Reflect's red grip. We're going to hold it as if it were held in our right hand. Take the extension piece, instead of having it on top, we're going to pull this trigger and slide it upward. So this is now underneath the grip, and it stays in because the this trigger is in, so this won't slide out at the moment. We're going to take our Shining Pegasus's trigger and slide it on the opposite direction, so that way these two are not facing the same way. And it should just slide right on. And we can lock it in. And there you go. You have your trigger. Oh. I'll make sure that this is not up because that will jam it. So we will now, I guess, put everything together. Trigger slides on like any other trigger. A grip. Barrel goes on like any other barrel. Except for it's a pain in the butt sometimes, like always. Clip it on. And there we have Eclipse Dragon. An extremely long B-Daman. It's, if you're familiar with the sizes of these boxes, it is almost exactly 2 boxes long. Basic water bottle. It's obviously taller. It would help if I actually showed you. No, this is a very, very large B-Daman, but it's awesome. It's a really good B-Daman. Wow, I'm just using words over and over again. Now, when it's in this state, you can add a magazine, clip it in, and it works just like usual. You just fire, and it will shoot. Hope if I have this loaded up. Don't want to lose any of these so my son can choke on them. Excuse me. So, it fires normally with the magazine. I guess it would only make sense to show it without the magazine. Without a chronograph or a B-Speed V, I can't really tell you exactly how powerful this thing is, but it's pretty powerful. Issues with it though, this magazine lock, it just kind of floats there, so if you don't have anything in there, it just sits there. You cannot put it underneath because of this the system that keeps them together. So it has to be up. This one also kind of gets in the way, because if you have a magazine back here, it does absolutely nothing. It won't feed. As you can see, the door doesn't even open. There's no way for it to feed past this lock and up the ramp. So essentially all it really does is, if you're in battle, you can keep a second magazine there, so you switch out the first one, pop this on real quick, and then keep going. That's fine. Also, this is extremely uncomfortable. When you can fire the blaster with just one hand, that's fine. But if you use the back trigger, the trigger itself almost locks in with the next trigger. They're both curved in the same, well, in the opposite way, so that way they mesh together very well. So when you fire the back one, the front blaster obviously fires, or the grip. So you can fire the entire thing with the back one, but you're putting a little too much stress on it. So if you fire with both, let's see if I can't, you're just hitting your own hand, because I like to keep the blaster close to my hand all the way, and it's irritating. It keeps rubbing against my skin. Extremely uncomfortable. So if you're firing it like this, it's just weird. But yeah, you can also, I haven't actually tried this yet, but I'm very interested to see how it looks synchro gripped, or synchro, the synchro mag. So add that hook on. Okay, so load this up with a couple B-Daman. And that shoots just fine, so that doesn't look too bad either. So, personally, it looks better with the clip, but, or the magazine, I should say. This thing's always such a pain to get off. And last but not least, you can also add a synchro weapon instead of a synchro magazine. You should have to take off one of the farm bolts, so it will make it less powerful, but you can now fire more shots. So if that's on, we will take the locking mech and add to the other side. So we'll try to make some more space, because this is a very cumbersome piece. So it's not bad with the extra synchro weapon on there. Obviously gives you more firepower, and when you're shooting, this doesn't really get in the way much. You have a decent amount of space between your finger and it, so even when you let go of the trigger, you're only slightly hitting it. So just for funsies. One, two, three, four. So 4 in each, and then there's a 5th one in the main, and we will just fire this slightly off camera. And yeah. Here we have Eclipse Dragon, and I hope you guys like this, not really a review, well, it's kind of a review of the combination, but hope you guys like this. I'll call it a recommended combo, because that's exactly what it is. I would like to pick up the collector's edition of Eclipse Dragon, the all gold translucent one. Yeah, it's pretty translucent. I found it on eBay for an okay price, but I've been waiting for it to go down because I'm not made of money. So yeah, so thank you guys very, very much for watching. It means a lot. You can always hit that subscribe button for more B-Daman content. That would be greatly appreciated. I have a lot of things planned for this channel. Just the weather permitted, time permitted, being a parent isn't it is the most time consuming thing, so yeah, I don't have too much time besides taking care of my son, pregnant fiance, work. So I do plan on doing more blacksmithing stuff when I get a chance. Just when I get a chance is a big thing. And if anybody is going to another anime convention in Manchester, New Hampshire, August 14th, 15th, 16th, I believe. Yeah, 14th, 15th, that sounds about right. Definitely come look for me, if anyone really cares. I will be with a group of the group Steakhouse Entertainment. We'll be kind of trolling around, looking for some awesome anime and other Japanese culture-related items. So, yeah, always look for the big SE on our shirts and such. Or just a bunch of big men, even though those are kind of everywhere at anime conventions nowadays. I don't judge, I'm one of you, so... sorry for the ramble. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good night.